Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Calling Guy video. Today we are going to be doing non-bias NFC North record predictions. With that, let's get into it. First, we are going to do our hometown team, the Minnesota Vikings. Week 1 against the Packers. If you think we are losing Week 1 to those poverty Packers and my son Jordan Love, you must be outside your mind. Winning that game, starting off the year 1-0, going into Chicago against my other son, Caleb Williams. That's another win. Going into Tampa against Tampa Bay. That's another win. Coming back home to play the Dolphins. That's another dub. Going back on the road to face Tyler Shuck or Spencer Rattler and the Saints. Whoever their quarterback is ain't gonna change nothing. That's a win. 5-0 to start the season. Against the Colts, this is where I think we have our first loss of the season. We start a little losing streak post bye. Then think we get back and sweep those frauds, the Packers. Then we go to Mexico City to take on the 49ers. That's a dub. Then we got Tua Tagovailoa and Bijan Robinson coming to town. Unless Bijan can get a gash, he has to go over for 200 yards for them to win that, for the Falcons to win this game. With that, that's a Vikings win. The Panthers, that's another win. 9-3 so far. This winning streak, and I think we're gonna go into Foxborough and take the loss there. Going to come home, split with the Lions. Back at home again against Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. That's another win. That's another win. Coming into MetLife against the Jets, and we're taking that win. And to close out the season, we're gonna take the loss because we're resting starters that week. So our overall record is 12-5. 12-5. Is 12-5. We are good if you ask me. That's good if you ask me. Now we're about to get into the rivals. We're gonna do the Packers next. Packers have one of the toughest schedules in the league. They're gonna start off the season with a loss to us. They're gonna get that win back against the Jets. And then they host the Falcons as their home opener. Again, with Bijan. If he can get over 200, if he can get a bunch, just in general, get a bunch of yards of rushing, I could see them winning this game. I could see him winning this game. So I'm gonna give this one to the Falcons because I think Bijan is just gonna gash that defensive line. Week 4 against in Tampa, that's a loss. Week 5 against they welcome in the defending NFC North champions. That's a loss. Back at home to play the Cowboys. Boys, that's another loss. On the road against the Lions, that's a loss. At home against the Panthers, that's a win. They sneak by. Foxborough next week, you're not making it out of there with a win. Next game, you lose week 10 to the Vikings. Come back off by week 12 against the Rams. Week 12 against the Rams, that in Los Angeles, that's a loss. Week in New Orleans, that's a win. Week, that's a loss. This isn't a win. The Bears will sweep you, y'all bums. The Texans gonna give y'all a challenge, but I'm gonna give y'all that win. And to close out the season, you're gonna close out the season with a loss to the Lions. Next we got the Detroit Lions. Now for Detroit, I already have y'all down for a win. That's 3-1 thus far. Welcoming in New Orleans, week 1, that's a win. Going on the road Thursday night, short week, that's a loss. Hosting the Jets aren't that good, that's a loss. On the road against Carolina, you're gonna win that game. 6-2. Against the Cardinals, you're gonna win that game. Against the Dolphins, you're gonna win that game. The Patriots coming into Detroit, you're gonna lose that one. Tampa Bay coming into Detroit, you're gonna lose that one. Chicago coming into Green Bay for Thanksgiving, you're gonna lose that one. Going to Atlanta, you're gonna win that. You're gonna win that one. Tennessee, you're gonna win that one. New York, you're gonna win that one. And then I think you're gonna split with the Bears, bringing y'all's record to 12-5 on the season, which is not bad. Tied with the Vikings. Tied with the Vikings in record. Now the Bears. Week 1 against the Panthers, you're gonna win that one. You're gonna lose at home in your home opener against the Vikings. You're gonna lose to Jalen Hurts to the Eagles. You're gonna win against the Jets. Going into Atlanta this go around, you're gonna win that one. Patriots coming into Chicago, you're gonna lose that one. Going out to Seattle to take on the defending Super Bowl champions, that's gonna be a loss. Coming into this game, that's Tampa comes in, that's a win. New York, then you have bye, that off the bye, week 11, that's gonna be a win. The Jags, that's a win. And then the Dolphins, you're gonna win that one. And against the Bills, you're gonna lose. 11 and I have y'all going 11 and 6 on the year. On the year, meaning think this has the capability to be a very tight division, but I think Detroit, I think Minnesota can barrel it out, can win this division, the division this year. Non-biased NFC North predictions. That's what it is. Vikings win the division with a record of 12 and 5. Second in the division will be the Detroit Lions, same record, 12 and 5. Third in the division, 11 and 6, will be the Bears. And dead last in the division, 5 and 12, will be the Green Bay Poverty Packers. That was my non-biased NFC North record predictions. Hope you all enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see y'all in the next video. And with that, I will see y'all in the next stream or video. Deuces, Colin Guy out.